Okay. Hey, last thing I had was Glenn has brought up this a EDU rebate. We talked about this, I think, last week.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. Is there a is there a proposal in place? Do you have some idea of what the structure of this is going to be, or any details?
I sent over just a very first draft proposal to Glenn, just specifically Glenn today, and I said, take a look at this. Let's you and I come to some kind of understanding of what we want this to look like, and then we would distribute this to the other folks who can take a look at it and add or detract as needed. I just want to go with kind of like the principle of understanding and how the program's supposed to work at the outset. But I mean, the gist of it is, Kelly, it's 25% off the standard price for P 5000, 6000, and GP 100, and then there's some stipulations about how Dell would need to put this into a completed system and sell this in the EDU channels. That's kind of the long and short of it.
Okay, so Glenn says we're not getting the, I assumed we would be setting up kind of like the VR rebate.
Yep.
And he said we're not getting any rebates on VR. I don't know why, but apparently it wasn't set up properly or something. Anyway, so I guess we want to, I'm not sure what's broken there, but I don't know any other way to do it. The only way, I know to do this are have the back-end rebate that is managed, like we do any other customer-specific rebate, only it's going to have to be one for each customer who
yeah. And that's exactly, it's weird that you're saying that, because that's exactly how I have it in the proposal, and that's what Glenn has said, yes, that they're planning on moving forward with. So let me do this, Kelly. Let me send over, I've got some initial feedback from Glenn, just so that he and I don't create extra work for folks or create misunderstandings. Sure. I'll forward it over to you what we've got. You can take a look at it with your expert eye and just tell us, wow, we're way off the mark here, or we need to get on a conference call, whatever we need to do to kind of, make sure that we're headed in the right direction.
Okay. Well, yeah, I want to get the person who does that. I think her name's Anna. So there's a new person doing this stuff now, Anna.
Okay.
Something. And she. So we want to get her involved, because she's going to have to do the back end processing and get the money to the right places. So it's got to be something that's workable for her. I guess it really will depend on how many of these there will be, right? If there's one a day, it's going to be a ton of work for somebody. If it's, one a month, it's no big deal.
Well, there should be a way to track this. I mean, what Glenn has explained to me is there is a SKU that Dell would create, and then you could basically do your tracking relative to how many numbers of the specific SKUs that you sold. There shouldn't be more than 3 or 4 SKUs.
All right, we'll try to get there. He might know some way of doing this, but I've already worked with finance. I don't know if we talked about this, but I went to finance and said, hey, I'd like to set up basically a part number, a dummy part number that has a rebate on it that we can attach to these deals. And they said, no way, can't do it. So if he's planning on doing something like that, then that can't be done.
Well, what it would be is there would be a special part number that would be created for the whole system part number, and included there would be a special price point, but it would be hidden.
Okay. Well, if he can manage it, that's great.
Fair enough. I'm glad you're pointing this out. I don't want to. I mean, the commitment Glenn's made is, yeah, we're moving forward. This is going to happen. So let's work through the details.
Okay. Sounds good then.
Okay.
Travis, Kelly, so speaking of the rebate claim, so Anna sent me the ILM for M6000 rebate claim, but I replied back that it's been expired like half a year ago. So the amount is about like 100K.
Yeah, I think she was waiting on the confirmation that was done. I don't know how we dropped the ball so badly on that. I did ping Charles Wable a couple of times. I don't know, and frankly, I didn't follow up enough maybe, but we didn't send the data quickly enough. So I think she's just looking for an official, response.